Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Master 2 League MDL 2017 LAN tournament in Macau. This is the third match of the day between Team Infamous from South America, consists of Peruvian and Argentinian versus OG. They are more like an international team OG. In best of one match, you're here with me, Cyclops, as your caster. Before the game starts, OG running the records of 4-1. Today, they just won over Team TNC in the first match. And Infamous right now, having a record of 1-3. Win 1, lose 3, not so good. Let's see if Infamous can just, upset one of the biggest team in the world in this tournament.
10 seconds remaining.
We are in the ban pick phase already. First ban, Clockwork. Respect ban to... I think it's Schofield. Yeah. Winter Wyvern has been banned out. If you take a look into the stats of Team OG, their favorite heroes is Puck. They have picked 7 games and they have around 83% win rate on that. While Team Infamous favorite heroes is Lion.
5 seconds remaining.
Not so many teams play Lion in this latest patch. Infamous is one of them. They have picked Lion for 10 games in the past 30 days and got quite high win rate, around 60%.
10 seconds
OG,
remaining.
however, gonna get the first pick. Let's see what they're gonna do.
5 seconds
Most
remaining.
successful heroes for OG is actually Puck. I think they might secure some
Turn to pick.
important position 4 hero first, maybe Earth Spirits. I think they're gonna pick a hero for Jerax first. Earth Spirit still in the pool. Sand King should be Earth
10
Spirit.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG. The only flaw that I can see from OG today is how No-Tail play. I mean, in the first match against Team TNC, he had made a lot of mistakes. For example, going YOLO solo kill, trying to do some solo kill on enemy, on TNC players inside TNC territory. If No-Tail can play a little bit more safe, I think it will be flawless for Team OG in this one. First pick Tusk, just like the first game that OG picked Tusk for Jerax. This is the second game of the day that Jerax play this hero. Infamous might have to deal with that. Will they go for their comfortable pick Lion for Infamous? Some interesting stats about the teams that OG tends to have the legless strat. It's kind of funny. Heroes picked by Team OG have an average of 1.8 legs, while Infamous, on the other hand, pick heroes with average of 2.3 legs. That's quite interesting.
5 seconds
OG are
remaining.
far more successful on Dire than the Radiant. And this game OG got the Dire. They have when they play the Radiant, they only have around 33% win rate for Team OG, and that's the second pick Brewmaster for OG. Another fact for the team, Infamous is Infamous have lost every game against non-South America teams in the last 30 days, including EG, Newbie. Not looking good. Okay. Brewmaster. This is actually my first match seeing Brewmaster in this tournament. Will be played by S4. The change of the talent just make this hero much stronger. And the fact that he can just throw some beer on a hard carry, it's really annoying when it comes to off lane.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Ancient Apparition has been banned out by Team Infamous. I am not sure how they analyze Team OGR, but in my opinion, you might, if you want to play good against OG, you have to rush them right from the start. Put a lot of pressure on Team OG, especially on the off lane, because OG tactic is to make sure that off lane can get a proper level. Once the off lane got his ultimate, for example, if F4 playing Puck, he started gank once, like right after he got the ultimate. Once he touches 6, you will never see him in the map again. So you in a safe lane, is it worth it to put the tri lane against that's F4 and try to shut him down from farming levels? I know it's kind of hard, but it's something you might have to do to shut down the farm of the playmaker of Team OG. Razor has been banned out by Team Infamous. Now this is the second pick phase. Having an Omni Knight is a very good hero, easy to farm and easy to get rich because of the talents. They also have a Morphling around here. Morphling team up with a Repel, maybe not bad. But it depends on the item build of the Morphling too. How he gonna play this hero.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Is it gonna be a shotgun Morphling with the Ethereal Blade? I don't think so. It should be not a Lincoln Sphere Morphling as well. I think he might just have to go for something like Power Trade, Ring of Aquila, and straight to a Mentor style, so he can help in team fight quite early, since 18 minutes. Because normally the standard time of getting Power Trade, Ring of Aquila, and Mentor style is around 18 minutes. The latest is 22. So once you got a Mentor style, that is when you are strong enough to join any team fight. Earth Spirits by Team Infamous. Haven't seen Infamous playing Earth Spirit yet. I have casted them 2 games yesterday.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
Drow Ranger.
Last pick. No, not the last pick. 4th pick, Drow Ranger for OG. Finally, they revealed that strat. The Drow Ranger strat. I think the Drow Ranger, the way to deal with the Drow Ranger strat, you're gonna need some catcher, something like a Backrider, all those stuff that are very good in ganking just one people is enough. I mean, the idea of stop this Drow Ranger strat is you try to kill them, make sure that they are down to 4 people all the time. Because if you have a Drow Ranger And I mean, if your opponent have a Drow Ranger and they're grouping up as 5, they will be super strong. So the idea is just keep getting a small gank out of Team OG, kill one hero, doesn't matter. Just stop them from gathering, grouping up as 5 and push your tower. That is when Drow Ranger is strong the most. At 15-minute mark until 25-minute mark in the game, that 10 minutes, it's the Drow Ranger time. So now I kind of worry about they don't have any catcher at all. The fact that they picked that Omni Knight instead of a catching offlaner like Legion Commander or the Backrider, or even, you know, something that can catch. When you play the game too passive, Drow Ranger is going to wreck you because, as you can see, she can push very fast. I really like the Drow Ranger pick here. Medusa has been banned out. That is very good ban from Team Infamous.
OG's turn to pick.
I mean, if OG really want to use that Medusa, they should have picked it at the 4th pick and close the lineup with a Drow Ranger, would surprise Team Infamous a lot. But to pick the Drow Ranger first. That's still a Shadow Fiend, not bad. Shadow Fiend Drow Ranger.
5 seconds remaining.
And one thing that Infamous kinda lack of is a hero that can reach Drow Ranger to stop his auras. Omni Knight is not that kind of hero. I don't think he can reach Drow Ranger. With a good positioning play by No Tail, it will be quite hard for him.
Radiant team picked.
It's a gyrocopter. Not sure how they're gonna place the lane though. If it's a gyrocopter mid, he will max out the missile first.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
A Viper.
Choose your hero.
Viper is another good hero to counter the push. The corrosive skin that have the AoE slow is very good when it comes to counter push. Fly Witch Doctor looks so sick.
Prepare for battle.
Hola, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the game already. I'm gonna do some quick intro for you guys who play who. For Team Infamous, on the Radiant side, Papita. On Viper, Schofield. On Earth Spirit, Old Stinger. On Omni Knight, Axel GD, Hatsune Miku. On Chaman. For Infamous, Kotaro. On Morphling. For Team OG, on the Dire side, Fly. On Witch Doctor, Resolution and Gyrocopter. Jerax on Tusk, H4 on the Brewmaster, and No Tail on Drow Ranger. Jerax Found somebody at the bottom lane.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, seems to be a dual lane, Morphling and Earth Spirits at the bottom. Middle lane. They put S4 in the middle. Interesting.
The battle begins.
S4 middle Panorama Brewmaster. I think they want experiment something for Team OG. Going for the old Stinger. If they win this match, it's almost 100% that OG will be in playoff. They just have to win this match. Papita versus Resolution, the Gyrocopter. Disadvantage in terms of range, he only has 365 range, while Papita got 575 top lane. Old Stinger getting body blocked by No Tail and Fly. He used a repel and he teleport away. Back to the bottom lane, a Shackle on Panorama Brewmaster going for the Panda. Rolling Boulder inside, Infamous Kotaro ready to do some waveform. He didn't even need to use it. Actually, he didn't have a waveform. He went for active attribute shift. Middle lane might get gang right here for the Viper, setting in the missile first and ready to do setting up the igloo. Just one hit away, pop the fairy fight, one hit resolution kill set. Resolution. So the missile, and then follow up with an igloo. Almost killed that Schofield. Ooh, told ya, this guy gonna go for a maxing homing missile first. Top lane, not looking good for Old Stinger. Surely goes down because of the curse. Not gonna make it. Come on. Hang on. Don't you die on me. Oh!
Got it.
Back to the bottom lane. Jerax. It seems like they are killing in every lane. OG just rushing the game so fast against Team Infamous. Fight around here between Fly and Schofield. Resolution. Guys, you think we're gonna see some upset right here from Team Infamous? Gonna Morphling now. Morphling, like I mentioned earlier, he going for the Ring of Aquila, get a power trade up. And the third item is the most important item because it's the game setting items for Morphling. If he go for a mental style, that means he really prioritize on the team fight right from the start. If you go for something like Lincoln Sphere, it's gonna take him a while to get some damage item up. After Lincoln Sphere, it might be E-Blade. Schofield just gonna keep a rolling boulder on that resolution. But he got a pretty good game sense for resolution, even though he doesn't have an observer ward in the middle. It seems like Team OG invest their observer wards at the bottom here. Maybe the middle ward get dewarded or something.
The armor have omniscience.
4 minutes past sending in the missile.
What have we here?
Brewmaster getting shackled at the bottom. Thunderclap comes out. He still want to kill the creeps. He knows that he's not gonna make it. That is a very good catch. Like I said during the draft, that the most important thing for Team Infamous is to shut down the plays of that Drill Master. You need to stop him from farming levels, especially levels. Doesn't matter about the gold, because the level is the most important thing. Once that guy hit his 6 or maybe 7, he will just force Team Infamous to join a team fight and use his ultimate to wreck them all. Snowball comes in, S4 is ready to throw some beer on him. Block him down with an Igloo, Night Shackle, Axel GD waiting for another support. Thunderclap comes out, that critical hit on the Totame. That was good hit. Throw him down with another beer, Rolling Boulder out, but Schofield missed.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
OG Fly, diving inside for old Stinger.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Hey, J-Rex. I think he suicide. Man, I wish this guy being my bartender. I'm gonna have a happy life every day. Throwing some craft beer on me. Now look at that resolution.
Dire are scanning.
Going in, setting up the curse and throwing the paralyzing cast. Bounce 1-2. Rolling boulder inside. It's 2v2 right now. The old Stinger looking pretty okay. With the help of Schofield, XLGD also joining the team fight. I heal on that Earth Spit with a haste rune. Drow Ranger comes in trying to shoot the XLGD. It's the victory of Team OG eventually.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And yeah, once you get the kill, the next thing you should do when you play a Drow Ranger strat is to get the tower. The tower, shutting down the map control is very important when you play the Drow strat. Tower is shooting on No-Tail. Nice, suck that No-Tail inside the snowball, trying to dodge him from the tower. But he died because Kotaro teleported down with a waveform. And Kotaro also denied the tower.
Radiant are scanning.
Leading in terms of network is actually Kotaro morphing, rolling boulder in, call down, using for the first time in this game just to make his own graveyard. It's a good way to do it because you don't have to dig the yard. You just have to let the call down comes, and then you are ready for the beauty. Axel GD on the bottom lane. Are they gonna dive in? It's actually 3 versus 2. Rolling boulder, strike on that No-Tail, but he didn't know that there are 2 supporters. Actually 1 supporter and 1 core behind No-Tail. It's 3v3. Throwing a missile, top lane, Kotaro looking to dive inside. Old Stinger is not so far away from the tower. This will be an infamous important play for the whole game, using a repel on Morphling and let Morphling do the job.
Structures are fortified.
Top lane, snowballs already for Jerax, setting up the sigil. Need to be careful for Jerax, just one wait for him and easily finish him off.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
When I see this Morphling, it's kind of remind me Vega in the Street Fighter, and he's rolling in once again, killing sprees already for Kotaro.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That was a very good kill.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Middle lane, what happened? Dropping a call down on that Viper. Rocket Barrage comes down to stop him with the snowball as well. Papita pop the magic one and stay alive for a while. Can he kill the Jerax? Jerax down because of Papita ultimate. At least he didn't die for free. Resolution.
Radiant structures are
Like I
fortified.
mentioned earlier, that the important thing for a Drow Ranger strat is once you get the kill, you have to take down the objectives too. At 15 minutes until 25 minutes or 30 is the period when Drow Ranger is the strongest. Spirit
I'll take that.
haven't get his 6 yet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Axel GD. Hatsune Miku. Kotaro 4 staff away.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Back in the middle, the OG trying to drop some call down to clear the creep wave, defending the tower.
My thanks.
Old Stinger doing pretty okay. But he's getting an arcane boot instead of a face boot. That's quite interesting. That actually shows his intention to support. Like he's gonna play the full support on Morphling. So he's gonna need a lot of mana to spam the repel and the heal on his teammates. Instead of going for something farming like a face boot and a hand of Midas.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Jerax chasing on Axel GD. Resolution. Their Facebook Ring of Aquila on the way to a Mask of Madness. Top lane Drow Ranger is alone. Kotaro knows about that, so he's just gonna dive in, rolling boulder, bottle smash, and stop the TP. Dominate things already for Kotaro. Now this is getting interesting.
Dire's top tower.
The hard
is under
carry
attack.
Morphling. Oh, middle lane. Viper taking a lot of damage. That from Resolution. Boulder Smash is going to stun them for a while. The next one should be Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit. Rocket Barrage is ready for you, Earth Spirit. He got shot, but he rolling boulder once again. And Kotaro finish off the tower on top lane. Resolution. Already got his Mask of Madness.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They
attack.
have to take down this tower. Finally, Kotaro, the father, is back. Defending the tower right here. Setting up the curse on Kotaro. Taking a lot of damage. And also Warrior's Punch. He's gonna take a lot of the curse for sure. Bounce 1, 2, 3. Definitely gonna go down for Kotaro. Fly down. No, he's not gonna make it. He got strength in though. A Chackle. Parent Brewmaster being pushed down to the lower ground to feed Papita with a double kill. 9-9 game score, ladies and gentlemen. We still don't know who's gonna come out with the first 10 kills. Surprisingly, they fight quite good for Team Infamous. People saying it's gonna be quite easy game for Team OG if you take a look at the records.
Got it.
But in this such a LAN tournament, anything could happen.
Radiant
Papita.
are scanning.
Radiant do some
Radiant's
scans.
bottom
They
tower is under attack.
suspect somebody
Dire's middle
there.
tower is under
Nobody
attack.
there. Everyone just gonna back up that Viper. Let's take a look. This is the visions of Team OG. They only see Viper and Morphling together.
Dire's middle tower
Don't have
is
that
under
much
attack.
vision in the middle. Easy
Dire's
tower for
middle
Kotaro.
tower has fallen.
Rolling boulder on the high ground. I think it's now comes down to the question that how good is their infamous mid-game transition. They're doing okay in the early game. Now look at this one first. Got Test, got Chapter, got Viper Strike, got everything. Trying to buy some time with a snowball. He died beside his igloo. It's time to wrap up in the middle. Yeah, I was talking about the mid-game transition because that is the biggest problem for Southeast Asian team these days. They had a very good early game, but they kind of failed to transition from good early game into a happy ending. Kotaro got another mega kill. The mid-game transition problem is all about experience. The team with more experience tend to have the better mid-game transition. Like, they know what to do at this point of the game. They know what is their next goal with. Sometimes the team, after a good early game, in the middle game, they just get lost. Axel, GD, down. And can they steal that? Kotaro pick up the Agents of Immortal and finish off that Jarex right away. He waveforms inside with a double damage, going for No-Tail. There's no way No-Tail can fight the Morphling right now, and Morphling knows about that. Kotaro on No-Tail. Kotaro chasing on him. No-Tail doing some juke, some fancy footwork around there. Kotaro walked away. He can't find No-Tail. He still hang around. Like out. No. No-Tail's still in there. And he cancelled the TP. He can smell No-Tails around here. Interesting. Your lane's gonna be OG Fly. But like I mentioned earlier, one obvious problem for a team Infamous right here in this game is their lack of initiator. The only guy who can initiate that is Schofield on the... Ooh, nice one, adaptive strike. It's Schofield on a rolling boulder and boulder smash, and that is not reliable opener. That is not reliable opener. So they're gonna have this guy, that Chao Charman, on a blink dagger ASAP. So they can start it off with a blinking and a hex sometimes. Hex on Jerax. Going to another side, he got Shackle. Waveform inside for Morphling. But it was a little bit too far away. Let's take a look at the fight here. Resolution being stolen. Creeps being stolen by the Omni Knight. Yeah, I think it started to get bigger for the initiation problem of Team Infamous. They could have killed a lot more if they have a proper catcher. Jerax. Woo! What a technique! Look at that! He's using an igloo just to bounce himself on the high ground. Now he's on the high ground, he just needs some vision to snowball down. No-Tail jumping in, Ed4 here as well. Thunderclap comes out, aiming for that Viper. Viper being healed, and the Guardian's Angel comes out on Oh Stinker. It's time to turn around. Where is the Morphling? We need him right now. Morphling is right here. Turn on the Primal Split and going for that Viper once again. Morphling didn't even care. Now he kind of lost in the middle of the team fight. Morphling decided to go for who? Waveforms inside. Oh, Jerax looking that dodge, but not gonna be enough to stay alive for Jerax. Monster kills already for Kotaro. Schofield killed by the neutral creeps.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And they're still chasing on that Resolution. Why is that hit himself? But Peter finished off S4. But Peter went for a dual aura item build, Ring of Aquila and Drum Endurance. Seems like the dual aura is becoming very popular these days. Like, I have seen so many heroes going for the dual aura, Doom, Viper, or even Razor. Even Queen of Pain sometimes. Rolling boulder, boulder's mad, you cannot miss on this one. Pop the drama going. Oh, everyone gets stunned. Drow Ranger dropping a dead ward. No-Tail not looking good. Try to deal as much damage before he goes out for fly, and he did good job killing Schofield before he died. Forced himself away for No Tail. Can they catch him this time? No Tail, the god of Juke. Juke once again for No Tail. Oh no! 2 times. Papita. Kotaro with an E-blade. Man, this guy just like a morphling with a gun. Oh no, being blocked down in an igloo and dropping a call down, uppercut to make him stand still. He still way far away from the Aldi. Ooh, that was so close for Kotaro. Now it seems like he's just gonna come back for revenge. Waveform comes out. Kotaro now got 940 HP. And the Aegis just ran out. Maybe it's time to change into more HP and go into a team fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Going for Papita. Man fight. No Tail. Good positioning from No Tail. Got a free attack. And look at that. Bounce 1, 2, 3. That Palacing Cat is just on point. But however, he turned on the Guardian Sanction and everything just changed. One gonna go down, which is Fly. Definitely. No Tail still got away as usual. Teleport. Papita is on mega kill. So high on the net worth of Kotaro. Going straight. Even almost killed No Tail. You're not gonna get away. He got away once again with his Force Staff. No Tail, the god of escape. Never gonna go down. If they made a lot of mistakes like this for team IMF, no. XLGD is actually the one who goes out from that. They tried so hard to kill No Tail, but he got away like 3 or 4 times already. $2.5k gold in his pocket for No Tail. Schofield is going back. It's time to show you guys some items update, shall we? That's... Here you go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, it's actually hurt your team morale when you're trying to kill your opponent hard carry and he got away so many times. It hurts a lot. So I kinda worry about team INF.
I'll take that.
I mean, the reason why OG picked Draw Ranger because OG knows that INF doesn't have a proper catcher. The fact that they have an Omni Knight right from the first phase of pick just show their intention that they want to play very passive and maybe doing some 4 protect 1 strat, having their Morphling as their lead actor and then supports with the Omni Knight, repel and a heal. You're gonna go for a 4-star as well. Jerax was brought down by Kotaro and Axel GD. Bottom lane, Gyrocopter and No Tail is trying to push down the tower. 5k ahead in favor of Team Infamous. If they can win one more team fight, Forsab himself in, trying to chase on that resolution. Another Forsab comes out, slowing down with a poison attack. Long range. Good teleport. Let's get back to the middle. Kotaro finish off the support once again. It's time to go for the high ground. Say hi to the high ground for the first time, dropping some bad serpent wards. How OG gonna deal with one? They only have 3 heroes. They're going for Kotaro, dropping a call down, sending in a homie Messiah, shooting a rocket barrage, deal tons of damage against Infamous Kotaro. His teammate here, just in time. A heal and a repel need to be used on a Morphling in order to fight on. Guardian's Angel needed. No Guardian's Angel coming out, and it's old Singer who goes down. Kotaro as well. That's a big turnaround in this game. OG getting a little bit too cocky for the Morphling. 1.1k gold turn for the gyrocopter, getting closer and closer to his Black King bar. Once he got a Black King bar, he will be safe from all the hex and a shackle. He should be fine.
What have we here?
It seems like the I think Kotaro is the only one who is Argentinian in the Infamous lineup, and the rest is Peruvian. While OG came from so many places of the world. Replacing Ana
Radiant's
with
bottom
Resolution
tower
seems
is
to be
under
a good
attack.
idea for OG.
Dire are scanning.
Whole team smoke. Infamous looking to gain the momentum of the game back by killing
Radiant's
more
bottom
OG
tower has
heroes.
fallen.
And the problem exists again. As you can see, they don't have any hero that can initiate properly. They don't have a hero like a Batrider or something like a Clockwork or even Axe or Legion Commander. When they want to go in, they just repel on the Morphling and let the wave form in using E-Blade. Final split comes out, and no tail to finish off Hatsune Miku. Here comes the call down. The first big team fight in this game comes out. Kotaro finish off no tail. No tail bought back right away. Gonna teleport down to the shrine. Schofield gonna be the next one who goes down. The half HP erosion. They all have to retreat, especially on the INS fight. He kind of stuck in a tree line, and he was being found by the J-Rex. J-Rex there. Primal Split, the Rocket Barrage, everything. Oh, Kotaro taking a lot of damage from that Rocket Barrage, and he's still alive though. Back to the shrine. He's just gonna gain it. It's not the time to drinking the shrine. It's time to go back and help his teammate to fight because of Viper. And another guy is going down. Another big team fight won by Team OG. And now it's time for them to go back to that Aegis and get Aegis on the teams would be a great idea. Woo! Kotaro doing that assassination from long range on fly
Radiant's bottom
with the
tower
Manta
is
style,
under attack.
Lincoln Sphere, and Ethereal Blade. He is so fat.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, if you just tune in, this is MDL 2017 LAN in Macau. After this minor tournament, there will be another minor happening at BTS House in California. Sometimes I think BTS House just looks like Hotel California. Gods as a receptionist.
I'll take that.
So welcome every team to the hotel. It's gonna be quite fun for sure. 22 to 21 game score for Team Infamous. Surprisingly, fighting very good against one of the strongest team in the
Radiant's middle tower is under
Got it.
attack.
tournament. The only hope for Team Infamous is Morphling. Viper can support them. He's gonna go for the Assault Crash. I am not sure if Assault Crash or Black King Bar is better. I still think that Black King Bar is better. E-Blade almost killed that Gyrocopter. It was like 80% HP gone in just one combo. Throwing in some boulder smash. Shooting in the rocket. Alright. 22 to 21 game score. Split pushing at the bottom for Papita. Doesn't have his oh, I'm sorry, this is Papita. That is actually Gyrocopter. It seems like Team Infamous looking to strike from behind, so they're just gonna wrap Team OG from the right hand side. Jerax, Schofield, killing the visions first and diving in for that old stinger. Right now, I think OG kinda curious, where is Team Infamous?
No sorceries avail.
Infamous pushing middle and bottom.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Mob targets allies. Where is he? Oh, he's here. That is quite fast. Jerax. But Morphling alone can win the game. I mean, he will always have to deal with the Gyrocopter and the Drow Ranger. Just have to wait until the Drow Ranger gets enough item. But if you take a look at his item, it's so much different from the Morphling. He got a butterfly. Kotaro. Even Kotaro going for a Black King bar. Viper. We want to go for Assault Grass. Gyrocopter. Just one set of Ethereal Blade can kill around 85% HP of the Gyrocopter. He only have 1.9k HP. Consider quite a lot. Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter to the high ground. Gyrocopter getting attacked by Papita. One hit away for the Gyrocopter. Finally down for the first one. OT at 4. At 4 die. Permanent Brewmaster die without using his ultimate. Next one gonna be Gyrocopter getting attacked. Guardian Cycle comes out. The Morphling and the Gyrocopter from the Black King Mine just fly away. No tail shooting from the lower ground. Resolution just kill Axel TD with his missile. It's time to change. Attention on No Tail. E-Blade comes out and kill it. Ooh, that was really close. No Tail only got around 40% HP. I'm sorry, 40 HP left. He will be hit by Schofield. Schofield finish off that No Tail. Another great team fight by Team INF, killing the Aegis and also drew 3 out of Team OG. That's hella damage coming out from Morphling using the E-Blade along with the other items. Now he changed his mind from going Black King Bar into an Eye of Scotty. Do not underestimate the South American Morphling. Jerax. With the Glimmer Cape and a plane. This is the item update. Take a look at yourself. It's time to go up to the high ground. No tail for 35 seconds. Rolling boulder in. Repel on Kotaro. Here comes the glyph. This is Jerax's 85th professional game on Tusk. The next closest is Screen with 51 Tusk games. He played a lot of Tusk. Repel comes out. The tower comes down. And Jerax comes out right here, being healed. Earth Spirit being saved by the Omni Knight. Earth Spirits running away. Oh! Rolling boulder. That was really close. Jerax blocked out that. Yeah, nice shot. Morphling with an Eye of Scotty. $1.8k gold. I'm sorry, well, K HP on him. to multi-shot adaptive strike. That is more like,
Invisibility.
wow, one hit can easily kill the hard carry for sure.
Where's my pension?
Radiant are scanning.
Seems like Argentina doesn't only have Lionel Messi, they still have Kotaro.
Time.
Very fast attacking speed, 0.33 seconds per attack for Kotaro. That's gonna be ages for Kotaro, I believe. Link up Queer. It's time to high ground.
Is under attack.
Easy. All you need to do is just send this guy, Shadow Charman, safely to the tier 3 tower, drop a massive pen walls, and force him OT to come in and destroy the ward. And that's when you push in with a waveform, E-Blade, auto stop. It all will start from there. Easy, right? It doesn't easy as it looks. Gyrocopter. Wyvern top lane, 1.8k gold in his pocket. I'm gonna show you guys some buyback status. This is a very important status, especially on OT side. And it seems like OT, none of them got a buyback. If they lose this team fight, it will definitely be at least one set of racks. Seems like OG wants someone to go push at the bottom and force Team Infamous to go back. But nobody there. So it's gonna be 5v5 fighting straight to each other. Pop the black team by and jumped in, and he used his primal split quite early. He didn't even wait for another attack. Kotaro finished somebody offline. Next one gonna be a Drow Ranger. Kotaro is still on the edge, and a nice save by that J-Rex setting up his hard carry inside the snowball. And now he's being blocked in an equal Kotaro. They're all trying to take down Kotaro, but he's still got a strength gain. It's time to wait for him in for Kotaro. He's staying there since 1962, and he will be there still. S4 gonna be the next one. Kotaro finish him off as well. No buyback from Team OG. Bottom lane, they're doing some split pushing right there. Are they gonna go for more? Definitely have to go for more for Infamous. Gyrocopter already finished off the bottom tier 3 tower. He's back here to defend the Kotaro waveform inside. Setting up the missile on Kotaro, being healed by that Omni Knight. Oh, look at that Eye of Skadi shooting everyone. Guardian's Angel comes out. They can't lose resolution. That's not looking good. They all doesn't have a buyback like I mentioned earlier. They have to buy back on the Permanent Field Master. And that is the first set of rack. Kotaro going for the second one and maybe the third one too. Bought back right away for S4. Have to come out and defense. No tail. Repel on Kotaro, diving inside. Kotaro is still level 24. He's getting close to get his talent. Once he gets his talent, he's just gonna go for a 2 multi-shot adaptive strike for sure. That is more like a double shotgun right there. Keep on running, guys. All the other kids with the bumped up kick. Better run. For my shotgun. Look at that, apparently the guy is going down already. He's gonna come back full HP, full mana, maybe another combo of the Eternal Blade. Kotaro in the middle of team fight. Eye of Skadi. Team OG still trying to hang on right there, but look at the support coming out from O-Singer, staying in the tree line, setting out the repel and all the heals. Not looking good. Kotaro finally goes on. OG is still hanging on into this game. Double kills on OG. Wow, and that is it. Still hanging on for OG even though they lose a lot of buildings right there. 29 to 26 game score. I told you, you know, the team Infamous actually won a game against LGD just now. Who knows that 0-3 in the first day might end up like 6-3 in the end and go to the playoff. If they can win OG in this game, I'm pretty sure they will get their momentum back. Jumping in. This game is very important for Team IMF Morale. They have to win this one against the strongest team in the tournament at the moment. Dropping down the massive pen walls. Now here goes the tower. Strike back for Team OG. Trying to go for the racks. And that's it. They got the racks. They got what they need. Bit by bit. Do not be greedy. They have to go back. Get the ages. And maybe come around again. Still don't know who's gonna come out of this game alive. It seems like every game passed by is getting harder and harder. There is no easy game at all in this tournament. Morphling still level 24. He just need a field creep for the 2 multi-shot adaptive strike. From a shotgun into a double barrel shotgun. Oh, forced himself into the gang of Team OG, but he's still alive and they give him a cape and Guardian Signs of Come Soldier. In order to kill everyone, they have to get rid of the Witch Doctor first. Do not let that guy drop his dead ward. However, the dead ward is still on cooldown. Kotaro waveform away. Got the lower ground for Team INF. They still want to go in. Schofield using Team McCabe, chasing on the No-Tail, calling for teammate. Hey man, I see No-Tail around here. Let's come check it out. He said, Morphling diving inside and they all teleport. So many skills has been spammed. Nobody died yet. Morphling already 25 and he went for 2 waveform charges. Okay. A lot of waveform gonna be for Morphling. Still can use it again.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
The shotgun Morphling strikes again with the Ethereal Blade. Waveform inside. Shotgun killing 80% HP out of the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter finally goes down. He's still gonna buy back though. It's not the end yet. Not yet. Kotaro, however, finished them all off, forcing Team OG to call a 99. Brought back into the game. Witch Doctor going for the tower. Here comes the glyph. Kotaro on a higher ground. 1.7k HP. Being blocked in an igloo for his old stinger. Better be careful about that combo. Infamous Kotaro throwing some beer first at F4. What's heck there? And F4 being finished by Kotaro. From the Black King bar and Resolution trying to fight, trying to stay in the middle of team fight to deal the most damage he can. Hurricane Pike comes out. Kotaro on the triple kill. They're going to man fight against that No-Tail. Being pushed against the igloo and being hunted down by Kotaro. All falls down. Everything has been destroyed. And that's a GG call coming out from Team GG. OG, Infamous, got this game. And still hanging on to the tournament after such a bad day. Infamous is the victorious. Gonna take a break for a few minutes and the next one is going to be Team Navy versus TNC. Coming up next, man, will be cool for sure.